Hey everyone, Flying Dutchie here and welcome to part 3. We are going to continue our storylines over here. Last time I didn't feel very happy about my decisions, but we tried. This episode we are going to play the new moderate king. We need to keep our symbols in the middle. Then we would get a lot of things. So let's see if we can do this. At the moment we get 5 white crowns and 2 black crowns. That would be perfect. We get white crowns when they are yellow and black when they are black. This is white and this is black. When things go up they are white, when things go down they are black. So when our king dies we need to try to get as many things up. That is what we need to try to do. What is this here? Oh, we can't do anything there. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We have something about the Scarlet Tide, into the woods again, about... of the woods still. Let's see. Let's go with the laboratory, because we like laboratories. A firm direction. Oh yeah, we have a waypointer. So thanks to the waypointer's revolutionary direction finding capabilities, a compass, our scouts are able to redraw the Royal Naval maps with unprecedented accuracy. The Merchant Guild would benefit if they were made public, but the High Commander thinks we could lose a strategic military advantage. Do we keep the Royal Naval maps as a military secret? Don't really care about this. So I think we are gonna vote with the majority of the house. The maps are placed under the king's sigil, and as such they can only be accessed by high-ranking military officers who receive orders to destroy them before capture, to prevent them from falling into the hands of the other kingdoms. The maps redrawn with the help of the waypointer allow our military forces to relocate more quickly than the enemy. So now we have 2 black ones and 3 white ones, and since we have the bonus we get 4 and 3. Okay, I was expecting something else there. We do have a royal laboratory thing again. A communal holy mist prayer leads some priestesses to indecent behavior. Yeah, the holy mist is the thing we made with the mushroom. Some say the holy mist is to blame, but the priestesses of the cult should be capable of self-control no matter what. Do we punish the priestesses guilty of indecent behavior? Most houses say yes. We don't really care about this, to be honest. We don't really care about religion, but we could really punish him. I think we're gonna punish him. We go with the house. The pleasures of the flesh are easily forgotten through the pains of the flesh. People participating in obscene public acts are condemned to 1 week in pillory. What's that? Okay, we need to watch out a bit now. We have another royal laboratory thing. Oh, but that is not having any thing, so this is an other dilemma. Scholars spend loads of time trying to understand Isadora's cryptic schemes. She died, by the way. They show strange correlations between improbable materials, but resources are limited and the choice of a specific experiment excludes the other. Choose an experiment. Oh no, not again. Are we gonna do the flash thing again? They are gonna put cockroaches into the flask. Or we're gonna use fire in water. But we also had this modder saying keep going with our experiments, so maybe we should keep going with the flask. I'm gonna keep going with the flask because this seems so horrible. Let's see what happens. Trying to decipher yet another Isadora's projects. As scholars pour an acidic solution into a metal compartment, then they progressively add different species of bugs and watch their agony. Yet nothing seems to happen. The morning after the experiment, the scholars find the metal compartment as well as the rest of metallic equipment into the laboratory cracked and crumbled. We first suspect sabotage, but in the following months other isolated incidents of this strange phenomenon are reported throughout the realm. Eventually strange insects are found that rapidly devour metals. Whoa. Accelerating rust and making the strongest weapon brittle to the core. Scholars call these previously known bugs metal worms. Only wood seems to be capable of containing them. Well, we can use them in a war. Oh, and look at that, we are at the first line. We have a new one about controlled corrosion in the library. Maybe we should do things that have, like, free. Let's do the Scarlet Tide here in Torque. We have lost contact with the smugglers. Many think they fell prey to scam raiders in the lawless mountains. Some suggest that we should send a military contingent to investigate a dangerous quest, as it could be seen as trespassing by the Kingdom of Angkor, further to the north, with whom we have not had contact for decades and whose military strength is unknown. Do we send the army to investigate the smugglers' disappearance? If I do this, then we are going to die, maybe, because the stability is not great. So I have to say yes here. I have to. Yeah, let's spend some of our power. Soldiers leave Torque, heading to the harsh Falafuar Mountains. A few days later, only a handful of them come back. The survivors tell that they found the smugglers' camp and their corpses near the Angkor border, but were attacked by a handful of extremely skilled fighters bearing red iron weapons and armor. Uh-oh. Despite their superior numbers, our soldiers barely managed to escape. I got an achievement for peace and prosperity. The sacrifice of our soldiers north of the border gave us insight into the Kingdom of Angkor's military strength and way of fighting. The prospect of further research on the subject excites our scholars. Despite the relatively short distance, contact with the King of Angkor was lost for decades. The bitter lands that divide us allow very few exchanges. And they never had much to offer anyway. Though they were a militaristic society, we considered the Ankali as inoffensive as the Scarabs, nomadic tribes living in the unclaimed Brown Hills along our border. Yet, despite their small numbers, it seems they've become a threat thanks to red iron. They must have discovered it only recently, but they mastered its harvesting and smithing much better than we. The scouts we sent even sighted an impressive fortress reinforced with huge iron red plates they called the Crimson Keep. I guess that's the Crimson Keep. We still didn't do any of the other stories. Yeah. Good. We are a bit more safe. The controlled corrosion thing now, and we have iron that pierces the sky. About the King of Angkor with the Crimson Cord. And we have a drought. Maybe we should do this free thing. Let's go for it. Iron that pierces the sky. The Tribune reports to us that an unprecedented drought has hit Tyrell. Ravaging crops and decimating the cattle, the price of bread has increased to the point that many among the poorest can't afford it. But the Kingdom of Muir is offering us uncannily cheap wheat. Importing it would save the poorest from starvation, but its low price is suspicious. Do we import low-priced Murian wheat? Uh-oh. Are we gonna die if I do this? I don't think I want to do this. Because it is indeed very suspicious. We have a chance of dying because these are going one extra. Well, let's go for it. Some people believe that our avarice might doom the poorest outcast to starvation. The royal treasurer praises our caution, but few others praise the council's efforts to keep the kingdom financially stable. Muir offer of cheap wheat was too good to be trusted. Hey, there we go. And recent news seems to prove our wisdom. Merchants coming back from Muir claim to have seen local scholars pouring huge quantities of wheat into the ep3 river, a clear indication of its poor quality. Yet, with our other duchies also hit by the drought, albeit not as dramatically, they are unable to help, and the scarcity of food in Vandis, the capital city of the Mark of Terrell, becomes a constant problem. Those living in the countryside manage to get by feeding off the small gifts of the land, but for the poorest outcasts living in the cities of the Mark, hunger is brutal. Oh, and that is this story. Please don't die. No, 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 no. We are dead. Well, that's a shame. Dethroned thanks to us. We get 2 and 2. But we don't have enough, I think, for the next thing. And now we can only get a greedy and an opportunist. Shoot. Now, greedy gives only coins. I don't want coins, I want crowns. So we're going with the opportunist for the next one. Oh, and we have some new things we can open here now. We can study the Holy Mist. It could put units in disarray. Study the metal worms. To weaponize the metal worms, its corrosive capabilities can destroy any metal surface. So we can use that to help us. We can do a castle renovation. Then you can build a food pantry, a place where people in need can go for a free meal. Oh, that sounds fantastic, because then in 3 turns we get 2 white crowns every start of the run. That would be really, really good. And we have this famine, so maybe we should do that one, but then we lose all our crowns. Can we do 2 things or not? We cannot build treasure room, we need 1 more white crown, we don't have it. I can only pick 1 thing anyway, I think. This will open this one, and we don't need the coins really, but it will give us an end dilemma. Same for you. You give 3 things that give me coins. This one, and this one. Yeah, I think I want to get the food pantry then. Or the castle renovation. We can only pick 1 anyway. We're only gonna get black crowns next time, right? So let's do this one then. Next turn we can do these 2. Following the growing challenges encountered by the kingdom, the council has expanded and House Kran joined the council. Okay, we have this one out, this one, and this one. The ones that are happy with us are not in the council, but we also have no enemies, so I don't think I'm gonna spend any money to remove someone. Unless I read their whole story. Some of them are super religious or conservative. I mean, I could do that actually. Just look at the lower part. Money to protect the kingdom from an invasion. You would prefer the kingdom to have less social inequality. We actually like that, so I'm gonna keep those in. What is your thing? The people of the other duchies and believe that Kron is a den of cutthroats and publicly disapprove of raids, but secretly they are grateful for your existence because you guarantee the security of the southern borders. However, they hope that you never completely take out the external enemies so that your appetite for violence is never satisfied. What? And you? capital is clean and secure. All your people, including you and your family, complain that life ends too soon. You would give anything to have more time to enjoy the wealth you accumulate in your hardworking life. And you? Terrified of the ocean and prefer to sail in the mild waters. You are a very conservative tradition and you have very interest in keeping the poor in misery and ignorance. But easily recognizable. No, we don't like these ones. Maybe we should use some money to remove them. See what happens. I never did this before. And now I can add someone to the council. I'm gonna add these ones, I think. Because we are happy with them. Because no one is sent to die in battle lightly. As your population is scarce compared to the vastness of your territory, everyone does their part in Torque, from the warriors to priestesses who often go on the battlefield to bless the soldiers. In some rare extreme cases they even join the fight. The aspiration is that everyone would unite to fight the horrors and dangers that infest the world, and that the Torquans are not left alone to shed their blood to defend it. They are fighters. Wait, did it not cost me any money? Now it costs money. Okay. So we are going to do science and army, I think. Hit hard, we can take it. Okay, well, we don't have enough money to get an alliance. Maybe we have it later. Let's continue. Alrighty then, so we need to put the things down for crowns. What do we have over here? We have a new one here, A Tale of Sorrow. Parts over here. Let's do some 3 things, because 3 things are pretty, well, hard to do. It's about the iron, about the Angkor one. Let's go with this story. The Red Iron. Increasingly, rumors of the fierce kingdom of Angkor worry our people. Many think we should recruit more soldiers among the peasants to patrol the unclaimed lands north of our border. Scholars believe we should instead investigate customs of Angkor to ascertain whether they really are a menace and to clarify the misunderstanding caused by the smugglers. My house likes this more, and our ally likes the other thing more. Do we recruit more peasants? I don't think we are going to do this. That would put you up, but it doesn't matter because something will go up anyway. So I think we're gonna say no. Yeah, they are gonna dislike it, but we're not gonna harass when we don't have to. But use our scholars. Trusted scholars begin researching the customs of the Kingdom of Angkor, while delegation of brave diplomats leaves for the Crimson Keep to ask for an official audience. Many however fear we are leaving our borders unprotected. Know thy neighbor. Our decision to investigate the culture of the Kingdom of Angkor sparked the keen interest of our scholars, fascinated by their unusual customs and habits. After the initial diplomatic incident, our diplomats have been formally invited to the Northern Court at the Crimson Keep, where they are welcomed respectfully but coldly. Angkor is a small but high competitive society. Their clans constantly struggle for leadership, and their warrior kings must display continuous strength to stay in power, which explains their exceptional military prowess. While some might regard them as barbarians, they are organized and disciplined. Serving in the army is the highest honor to them, reserved to those of proven might and impeccable courage. Though few in number, they prove a formidable foe. Still, they are honorable as long as they are not provoked. They should pose no danger. Let's not provoke them. Okay, good. Then we can put the other things down. And we have to do that with the next thing. We have a new one over here about the no die enemy thing. Maybe something with a flag and this thing. But we can spend some money for it. But we don't have that much money. Maybe we should not do that. flag and... yeah, this one. A patrolling knight captured a malnourished poacher roaming the hunting reserve of the Marquess of Dualak. I had to kill that deer. My family's been cursed by the witch. We're starving. His plight is touching and he may have been truly driven by hunger and desperation, but lax punishments may incentivize thievery. Do we pardon the poacher who violated our hunting reserve? No, they all say no. Oh, that's not good. We might die here. We have a chance of dying. If I do this one goes up with 1 extra. And if this thing goes up with 1 extra, we might die. Or the king will abdicate. We will die. I don't want this, so I think I have to go with this one, because this one will not go up as much, because last time it was black, so it does not have the bonus upwards momentum. But it's gonna cost me 3 power, unless I spend money and actually bribe someone. But I think I'm just gonna use my 3 power here. And hopefully we don't die. Moved by his frail body, hollowed from hunger, we pardon the poacher's transgression. Poor peasants are cheering our display of mercy. The fight against crime, however, will take a step back. Our display of tolerance towards venial crimes lead to an increase in the poacher's damaging trade. Don't die. Oh, we didn't die. Oof. That was not good for us. Is there something else that we can use to put the flag down? Flag and deed. They can maybe both go down. This one. Flag, deed and money. That sounds like a good one. Flag and wealth. That's a pretty safe one. As long as we know that we are going down more than upwards, because this is horrible. You can spend 2 money to do this one. Let's try it. The Magic of Genius. It's about the Kaupias Republic. A Chamberlain reports that after visiting the royal palace, the son of the ambassador from the Republic of Kaupias has contracted a dire fever. The ambassador is now asking for our help to find a cure. Our scholars suggest that we consult Isadora's medical treatise, but the cult suggests that we resort to traditional rites. I would love to do this. Everyone wants to do this and nothing happens. No, it's not true. This will go up 1 more. But I think that when this thing goes up 1 more, we don't die, because that is the maximum. But it can mean that the ambassador's son is going to die, and then we are to blame for it. I'm gonna do it because I have no other choice. Oh god. As suggested by Isadora's treatise, I don't know. Our scholars put a wet cloth over the son's forehead and placed 2 distinctly fed leeches on his temples. Temples? The next morning the ambassador rejoices and his son appears to be healed. Isadora's study saved his life. The holy attendant, however, thinks his soul has died and the leeches now live within him. Lol. No, we did die! Why did we die? We had 2 steps to go. Now we die and we don't have anything. We have 2 black crowns. If a reign lasts for 3 dilemmas or less, you won't be getting any rewards. You will also keep the same morale alignment. Do you know how bad that is? That is really bad. No! we didn't get anything. No. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I cannot get an alliance. Oh my goodness. Let's do the one with 3 first. A Tale of Sorrow. Geron, or Geron, an extravagant sculptor from the Republic of Kaupia, has offered to realize for us a beautiful statue of Rayla, the saint daughter of fertility, to bring spiritual relief to the troubled population, the Mark of Tyrrell. A cultural treatment for sure, but quite pricey. Will we fund it? We can choose. I think we will. Paradigm enriches the culture of our kingdom, no matter how much it cost. It was worth it. The statue of Rayla does not feed the hungry outcast, but its majestic sight does ease their mind. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Let's try to put these 2 back in. Nomadic people from the unclaimed land over here. So many things now. Might have to spend more money. Which we cannot do. I think this is a new story. Now let's see what this is. The magic of genius. The Tribune reported the calves in Coden are showing symptoms of a strange illness that is killing the cattle. A scholar suggests that any herd with infected animals should be suppressed entirely to prevent the disease from spreading further. If we do, we risk famine across the region. Do we exterminate the tainted cattle? I would love to. Well, it can be good and bad because the famine is coming as well, and we need to do this to get our stability at the right spot. Well, we could lose some people to diseases, but we won't get a famine. I'm gonna go for this one. Despite the process of our scholars, we can't allow the death of thousands of an excess of caution. We order that only the most blatantly ill cattle be killed. People rejoice for our wisdom and organize a great festival in honor of Rayla, the saint daughter of wellness. A few weeks later, though, the ill disappears. Yeah, there we go, the plague. Unfortunately, more and more calves continue to contract the disease and die. The corpses smell horribly and their meat cannot be consumed. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But I need to stay alive longer. Is there something with 3 things? Oh, okay. Let's get maybe this further down. The deed one. Deed and flag. A grotesque sculpture made from human bones is discovered in the hunting reserve of the Marquess of Dualak in front of an uninviting cave. Many think the impious artifact should be destroyed and the cave sealed forever, but the rector thinks that something precious may be hiding there. A group of knights blessed by Tilde, the saint daughter of courage, are ready to explore the cave. Will we allow the knights to explore it? Most of them want it. They're going the wrong way anyway. And it is having extra momentum, both of them. So we can't do anything here. At the bottom of the dark and sulphurous cave, the knights find a room full of books. with exotic titles, to the joy of other scholars of the kingdom. Whoever used to live there seems to be long gone, but many fear we just let loose the invisible servant of an old angry god. The host of forgotten and dubious titles we retrieved in the cave will excite scholars for generations to come. Okay. It's okay. Well, we are going to get a different reign, because we survived for 3 times. Anything with the flag or the tower? Actually, we should just get this one down. But which one? This is one with a deed, so let's do this one. Firm direction. Arcturus, an ambitious explorer from Cape Thunder, foolishly believes that the world is round, not flat. He intends to indefinitely follow the waypointer to the west to prove he won't fall off the edge of the world. Do we fund it? Absolutely. Yes, we will do this. The ample resources needed for the expedition strain the kingdom's finances. Yes, many are excited at the prospect of the discoveries Arcturus might bring back from his journey. But we can't help but wonder if we just waste a lot of resources that could have been better spent elsewhere. Jubilant people chant the name of the intrepid Arcturus and tell the story of this daring attempt to circumnavigate the world, yet no one knows whether we will see him again. Did this go down by 4 or more? Please tell me in the comment section. I need these ones to come down. I will try to get everything here before we die. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, this one. And we have this one. This one is almost free. Yeah, let's do this one. Controlled corrosion. About the insects. Scholars have isolated a colony of metalworms. The metalworms, yeah, in a wooden compartment, because wood is not going to do anything, and would like to study the bugs further. Our generals, though, say that now that we found a way to tame their voracity, they could be extremely useful in warfare, and they fear the scholars might kill the mites during their studies. To weaponize the metalworms. No is not doing anything. Because we already are at the lowest part, so maybe we should just do no here. We are not getting nice things to put things down. We just don't get anything. We allow the scholars to study the critters. After a few weeks, they discover that the spell creatures rust to death when in contact with water. Scholars will need generations to fully understand this knowledge. Wait, what? Why did this go up? Was it about this one? I don't know. That was weird. But now we have more room to put things down, I think, so that is nice. But we have to hurry because we have 2 more chances, and then the king has a 50% chance to die. So we need to do it, but is there anything else with... yeah, this one, the castle's library. Let's first try to put these ones down. The tower and the flag. Tower and grain. Tower and money. Goodlap, a disgraced and exiled Ankali clan leader, approaches our diplomats. He is plotting to overthrow the current king of the Ankali, Kaiser, and is asking for our help. I don't want to do this. The army wants to support him. The new leader would be our ally. Our diplomats, however, believe we should reveal this plot to Kaiser to prove our honor. Do we help Goodlap to dethrone the warrior king? Then they both go up. No, we are gonna provoke him. I don't want to provoke him. Because they are no threat to our kingdom. But if I do this, I get more crowns for the great disaster that will happen at the end of the game. It's gonna cost me 3 power. Shit. This could mean our death, to be honest. Well, I'm very sorry, but we are going to do this one. Are we gonna spend money to bribe or not? No. I'm just gonna use 2 power here. Oh god, what did I just do? However, by allying with an exiled clan leader, we are put in a bad light in the eyes of the other clans, who gather to support Kaiser against foreign invaders. We may have given the ever-fighting Ankali clans to enemy to unite against us. When the outposts in the north first report movement at the border, it's clear that war with the kingdom of Angkor is only a matter of time. When they attack despite our army defending an entrenched position and outnumbering the enemy 5 to 1, the Ankali vanquished to the northern garrison with demeaning ease. Many doubt we could ever stand up to their might. Our generals, however, believe that if we rely on our superior numbers and pool all the resources of our larger kingdom, we may still prevail. As the Ankali start marching south towards Torque, we prepare to defend our people. The war has just begun. Oh, I don't want this. But I need to put my things over here. Damn it. Can I... Yeah, we need to hurry. We need to put this one down as well. This one is not going down anymore, I think. It's about the war. We have the deed and the flag thing. Learning history can help generals plan better strategies. All the soldiers have developed an admiration. Let's do this one. They are both over here. Maybe we can do something there. A Crimson War. Learning history can help generals plan better strategies, but the chronicles of a battle we lost against the Ankali near Roth, in the northern part of the Mark of Torque, tells an embarrassing tale. Cardon, commander of the local division, fled battle as the enemy arrived and left his soldiers at their mercy. Should we erase the catastrophic Roth battle from our annals? I can choose. So we're gonna do this one. Try to get this one in the good zone. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Regardless of how much it embarrasses our people, the name of Cardon will be forever remembered as an immortal, albeit shameful memento. Knowledge comes from errors. With the memory of Cardon's shameful retreat in our chronicles, we can hope future generations will learn from it. He lived. You can restore your relationship with an enemy by voting 4 times in their favor. Doing so will reset the relation to default 1. Yeah, we have an enemy now. And it didn't get over here yet. And apparently this thing went up. So this thing went all over here. And this is still counting it, even if it's at the top, I guess. The only thing I can think of. And what these 3 things are... Oh, they are for these 3. Yeah, okay. We have 1 more power. Which is really bad. We need to put the flag down. There is something with the flag. So I think we're gonna do that one. Let's also do the wealth one. The Scarams, the nomadic people from the unclaimed lands near the northern mountains, drink a beverage made with goat milk fermented with a secret herb. Our soldiers are eagerly purchasing it, and the guild mistress would like to import it. thinking it could be a successful product. However, it is strongly alcoholic and some question its wholesomeness. Do we import the milk? Why is nothing happening when I pick this one? Well, I'm not gonna pick this one because it will mean that I need to bribe and I will die anyway. So we have to do this one. In such delicate times, our people should stay focused. We banned the barbarians' fermented goat milk, forbidding soldiers to keep drinking it and preventing it from entering the kingdom. And our king is still alive. What a waste. Well, then we're gonna do the other flag thing here. Yeah, it's the only thing I can do to get more points. Some of our soldiers have developed an admiration for the strength of the Ankali warriors. Some would like to adopt Askadar, their peculiar training regimen. Many recruits, however, believe it to be too harsh. Do we train our soldiers with Askadar, the ankle training regimen? Okay, yes we do. We're gonna train them. They are well known for their army. It will solve our enemy ship here, and a lot of people are going to like this. And we get more points, so it is a really good thing to pick. The Ankali believe it is everyone's moral duty to strive for self-perfection. Skadar is a sophisticated philosophy rather than a simple martial training method. To the dismay of recruits, it involves hand-to-hand combat while naked in the snow and running and climbing in full equipment. Adapting to such a harsh routine will take time. While many recruits complained about the unnecessary harsh new training conditions upon their inception, thanks to Askadar, our troops definitely became more fit. Good. And our king dies, and please be over here. Yes. Nice. We have 5 and 1. Very nice. Now we can choose a new thing here. I think you can only pick 4 times of the opportunist one. I think that is how it works. I think moderate is the best thing to pick. Well, we do need white crowns, so maybe we should go with this one, the opulent one, and we get 1 white crown for every resource in the upper half track. Yeah, we need more white crown. Let's go with this one. And we can't build anything. Oh, we can. We can get this one still, but that doesn't give us anything. We can build a prison. And we get 2 coins. And we can get the embroider officer names on their uniforms, which will give us 1 gold. I can still not build any thing that gives me crowns. I think getting crowns is very, very helpful. And we need to get these things, these round symbols. This is just extra. These symbols give us journal things or something. On the other hand, we have 8 black crowns, so maybe we should just build a prison. Let's go over it. So horrible. We have a lot of money, and we do have someone in the government that we can ally. So let's make an ally with these guys. There we go, we have 4 hearts. Every time you vote against your ally, 1 heart will break. When the last one breaks, the alliance will be undone, and the relationship will turn to its default value. Be careful, every ally that is not part of the council will lose 2 hearts at the end of the reign. Now, they are part of the council, so we can use them to bribe them sometimes for cheaper. And we have an extra power, so I think there was a money well spent over here. We have no enemies in the council, but that's really good. Okay, I will end the episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. In the next one we will just continue and see how this story will unfold itself. Make sure to like and subscribe, and then I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.